Aries Girl Podcast. Hello Zodiacs. Once again, Love and Marriage Huntsville is giving more juicy tidbits off the air versus on air, and this new Dancing with the Stars inspired cast photo has me asking so many questions. Like, where are the Fletchers? Where are Stormy and Courtney? And why do Destiny and Martell look booed up and paired up, like an actual couple? Also, where are Moses and Sunny? I'm guessing that Carlos King wants to feed into the rumored speculation of a spin-off with the missing cast, or one of his own. Also, this promo states that it is a new season, despite the fact that the last season hasn't even finished airing all of the episodes. Was this an oversight or just more Carlos King trickery? Again, who knows, but the show will return on November 2nd. Regardless, there's still a lot going on in the Huntsville, Alabama and St. Louis, Missouri streets and courts, and I'm going to get you updated. Let's start in those St. Louis streets with Sunny and Moses. Now, we've all seen Sunny Minx popping into many content creator live videos and also in the chats of others, popping off on her haters, all while her fans caught strays. And now, we know why Sunny was on a downward spiral and seemingly out of control. It was because Moses was locked up and apparently also being sued. Moses went to court on September 11th and was sentenced to 11 months after pleading guilty to 4 violations, which include traveling to Huntsville, Alabama without permission, traveling in his truck out of the jurisdiction that he was permitted to drive in, changing his address and/or employment without notifying the necessary parties within 10 days, and finally, opening up a credit card without permission. Oddly enough, Moses didn't appeal the charges, so it looks like he'll be serving his time patiently inside while Sunny defends him and their marriage from the outside. After Sunny apologized and took a break from the internet, we then found out that Moses is also being sued by Quick Bridge Funding for $25,000 for not fulfilling the terms of his loan. This suit came about in August of this year. Thanks again to Teat from TV for getting the docs, so definitely check out her video that I have linked in the description. Here's a quick update on the motion that Melody Sheree filed to have Martell's 12-paragraph motion stricken. Now, the first 3 paragraphs of Martell's motion are just reminders and wouldn't need to be stricken. Paragraph 1 basically states that the motion is referencing the order dated on September 6, 2022. Paragraph 2 is a reminder that there isn't supposed to be corporal punishment, and Martell then accuses Melody of inflicting corporal punishment on their youngest child. Paragraph 3 is a reminder that Martell should have first right of refusal to keep the children as of the order dated February 29th of 2023. It was ordered that the children could only spend occasional nights with a grandparent once per quarter. Then Martell accuses Melody of allowing the children to visit her mother, their grandmother, Vanessa Tracy, at least once a month without giving Martell the first right of refusal. Again, I wonder how often the children spend time with Marlene when it is Martell's time to care for them. Also, Martell is accusing Melody of allowing her security guard Jason to keep the children, which again is in conflict with the right of refusal for Martell. There was no ruling on paragraph 4, which Martell states that Melody refuses to give him her mother's phone number, and that it prevents him from being able to communicate with his children. Melody was successful in having paragraph 5 stricken. This paragraph accuses Jason Moore, the security guard, of teaching the 2 oldest children how to drive. Melody was also successful in having paragraph 6 stricken. This accuses Vanessa Tracy, Melody's mother, of also teaching the oldest 2 children how to drive. Paragraph 7 was also stricken. Here, Martell accuses Melody of letting the children call Jason Moore daddy. There was no ruling on paragraph 8, which accuses Melody of allowing Jason Moore to travel with her and the children and spend the night. Paragraph 9, part 1 was stricken, and it accuses Melody of being in a relationship with Jason Moore. However, paragraph 9, part 2 was not ruled on. It accuses Melody of allowing Jason Moore to spend the night, and again accuses them of being in a romantic relationship. Paragraphs 10, 11, and 12 also were not ruled on. Paragraph 10 accuses Melody of providing pictures of the children to her assistant Lauren and her mother Vanessa to post on social media and allows them to be seen in live posts. Paragraph 11 accuses Melody of not providing the children with a primary care physician and of Melody not getting the children routine medical checkups. And paragraph 12 accuses Melody of taking the children out of town during the school year, saying that the trips don't have any educational or cultural benefits. It also says that 2 of the children are struggling academically, and claims that the children are missing sports and that it cuts into Martell's custodial time. So, it isn't a secret that Jason Moore, part of Melody's security team, travels with Melody and her family, but it is in order to protect Melody from Martell and all of the foolishness that he brings about. Also, I find it odd that Martell is claiming that a couple of their children are falling behind in school, because both he and Melody were both school teachers. Surely, they should both have the ability to tutor and homeschool their kids if needed. So, even if the kids miss school for any reason whatsoever, both parents should be able to pick up the slack. I'm not believing Martell's claim, and it just seems like he is grasping at straws, trying to blame Melody for any and everything. Trust and believe that I will keep you updated on any new developments. Let's discuss this Huntsville, Alabama version of BlaqueNik that Uncle Luke seems to have just recently found out about. If you experience secondhand embarrassment after watching Marceau Scott's live with Luke Campbell, you're not alone, especially with Marceau not knowing that Uncle Luke is from Miami, Florida. Seriously, how did Marceau not know this? The 2 Live crew put Miami on the map back in the 90s, but Marceau appeared clueless of this fact. During the entire live, Marceau was displaying fanboy behavior that was also embarrassing. Not to mention that Marceau joked about not knowing about the existence of FAMU or know about the different conferences that HBCUs are divided into, nor did he seem to know the difference between the SWAC and the MEAC. Don't just take my word for it. Take a listen for yourself.
And everyone's excited to see you.
I heard you say FAMU, you never heard of them.
Never heard of them.
Now you barking up the wrong tree. Now you barking.
So you a FAMU fan?
Maybe Uncle Luke hung up because he didn't think the joke was funny.
Secondary.
What part of Florida are you from?
I'm from Miami, Florida.
Oh, okay. See, that's what I like. That's what I like.
Seriously, how do you not know that Luke Campbell is from Miami?
Let me just tell you, man, Blaque Nick, the tickets, man, the sales is going dope. Hey, listen, everybody's waiting on you. Everybody's waiting on you. We're bringing a little bit of the BlaqueNik vibe to Huntsville, to Blaque Nick. We got our cigar lounge, and listen, we every year we do this huge event outside in our parking lot. It just gets bigger and bigger. Last year was the greatest show on turf. I got my DJs here. So DJ King. So what up? My lovely wife.
I thought tickets were sold out, but okay. And it looks like Uncle Luke just found out about BlaqueNik.
So what y'all gonna be doing, man? So how we gonna do this? That everybody come in dressed up in their outfits and all that, and what's the thing? What we doing?
So we're running a whole like a 90s theme, and so everybody's coming in, and what we have, like, everybody's coming in. The girls are wearing, they're researching their outfits now. We actually gonna give a prize out to the second best outfit, because
okay.
Mine's gonna be the first. I already know. I'm not a big dresser, but mine's gonna be the first, the best. But I do want to get a runners up something.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Uncle Luke even had to ask where the event was taking place.
Park, what's the venue?
So what we're doing is they have this place called the Camp, and there's a lot of people going out there, but that place is kind of too small. So we're taking their parking lot, and we're setting up cabanas. We're turfing out the whole area. We're setting up activations all throughout. Got food trucks and everything coming out there. So that's kind of what we do in our parking lot. But this is going to be just a much bigger event, and it's in a place called Mid-City.
So, it's in the camp's parking lot, not inside the actual facilities. This sounds like a porta-potty situation. I hope that I'm wrong. Regardless, Uncle Luke is totally clueless about BlaqueNik and the associated events.
What's some of the events that's going to be taking place?
Oh, man, we got everything. We doing brunch after dark. Well, tonight we got a wine tasting. We got a wine tasting and a chef coming in, Chef Cam. He's he's big in Chicago. He's from Alabama A&M. And so he's doing a wine tasting down here, and he's pairing with some small bites. Then we got brunch after dark at Blaque coming up on Friday. Tomorrow. Then we just Blaque outside. You know, homecoming is really just Blaque events. But then we also got some other stuff going on. They got a black party, all black party at Icon?
Yeah, all black party at Icon.
All black party at Icon coming up.
I think Uncle Luke made the right call by deciding to arrive in Huntsville Sunday morning because Marceau was really sounding desperate to hang out with him.
What day you getting in town?
I'm actually getting there on Sunday morning.
Sunday morning. Word.
Yep.
All right. Get some brunch. Let me get some brunch there. Who's on? Season? Not season. Grits at night. We doing some brunch.
Yeah, grits.
Yeah. Grits at night gonna be doing some brunch. What we got? We got they got so many events going on in Huntsville. Honestly, it's hard to name them. It's hard to name them. But
really?
Yeah.
So I need.
You leaving Monday?
So I need to get there on. Yeah, I'm leaving Monday.
Right.
Monday.
You should get here Saturday night.
Saturday night. Yeah.
Right, usually.
That will be something else.
You ain't doing nothing but going to sleep early.
I know, right? I know, right? I know, right?
And if that was not bad enough with Marceau trying to hang out with Uncle Luke in Huntsville, listen to him trying to hang out with Uncle Luke in Florida.
Are you going to the game? Are you going to the game?
Against Alabama A&M?
Yeah. It's in Florida.
I may come to the game.
All right, we might pull up.
But I don't, you know.
Deep down, Uncle Luke is probably praying that Marceau doesn't pull up at the game looking for him. Since Blaque Nick is currently taking place at the time that I did this video, I am wishing the Scots much success. Not everything is a fake it until you make it type of event or business. And this Blaque Nick really seems to have been rushed to get put together. It really seems as though more time and energy were put into making the flyers for the event instead of planning the actual event. We can probably cut the Scots some slack, because I can't really tell that they put the Blaque Nick event together. They seem to just be the hype people who lend out the use of the Blaque name, which could explain why both Uncle Luke and Marceau seem so clueless. Hopefully, all goes well, and I will be able to give you a fantastic update on Blaque Nick. Thanks so much for watching, and please make sure that you have subscribed to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I will see you on the next video. Until then, take care.